Hey everyone, Mystery here, and I'm just gonna shoot a video real quick of me eating a delicious peanut butter, actually honey peanut butter and banana sandwich with a nice cold glass of milk. It's a little bit warm because I toasted it. Nice thick wheat bread, and I was just jonesing to do a video, and I was jonesing to have one of these bad boys. For me, it's like every time I have, a lot of times people will call it the Elvis Presley. But for me, I was just, it's always like a good day when you have one of these. If I have one of these days, it starts off the day on a good note. Actually, right now I'm eating it late, which I've been good about not doing that kind of stuff lately, but man, I got some bananas in the house, and I was like, yeah, I gave in. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna eat this and just chat, and I hope you can get some tingles off it, and I hope you can get the feel of us having a good sit down together. So, let's do this. That is heaven on earth. And you gotta have a cold glass of milk. I don't know how much I'm gonna go for just getting eating sounds. I don't really know if I'm gonna worry too much about that. Let's just enjoy our time together. You're beautiful. I love you. I don't know why, but I just love you. That's good. So lately, I've been working on, because I had to put a lot of money in my car, so I just haven't been able to work on the tiny house. So I just been working on building like a wall-mounted desk, for filming and everything like that. I'm also going to work on like wall-mounted cubbies, because a lot of times I do the military army roll on my clothes. And so that's something I'm working on, because this is just a good example. I try to do this, often, on things you're working on. With things you work on, it's a beautiful thing to, the ultimate goal, build a tiny house. But I can't do that right now. So since I can't do that right now, I can focus on what I can do. What I can do is I can get pallet wood, right? I can get pallet wood, and I can build things that I already knew I was going to build and use. So, wall-mounted desk, which, then I'll have a nice little place to film when the tiny house is built. And then the cubbies, and I'm almost thinking I want to do it where, so the bed will be behind me, the bedding area, and so then I'll have the wall-mounted desk. And I was thinking do the cubbies like from the corner, and depending on where it is, I might even do like a nice little extra one to have cubbies go over top of where the desk is, just for extra storage for, like, I don't know, who knows, camera stuff. I'm serious though about the peanut butter and banana sandwich, man. Like, first of all, like, it's healthy. I mean, maybe people can knock on it for the bread, but for the most part, it's pretty healthy compared to a lot of things you get. Um, it's a great boost in the morning. They're filling too. Um, lately, I just came from back. I've been little depressed. Lately, you know. Um, having depression has been also a really good way to, if you want to look at the positives, it's been a really good uh, it allows me to take a deeper look at things and just conquer things, and it makes me a better ASM artist. And I think without that factor, I don't think I'd be as good at touching on deep things that sometimes people don't talk about. So, that's one strength I think I have, even though it sucks sometimes, and it's tough. But, like you said, in the highway of life, you can't get where you're going without a few bumps in the road. So, I just want to say thank you because this past month has been the highest ratings my channel's had in a while. So I can really appreciate that. It's real nice. Maybe we'll get somewhere with this, Maybe we'll really get a huge boost. Probably not, in a lot of ways. Never mind. But like, yeah, we'll see where this goes. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, anyways. I hope you're doing. Oh my goodness, there was a lot of peanut butter right there. It's the honey peanut butter, which once you go honey peanut butter, for me, it's like everything else, not as, but it's delicioso. In healing, and in progression on your goals, I found for me, it comes down to, like you can have baby steps in each, and it'll get you somewhere. And I practice this all the time because, man, when things get tough, that's what I do. It's a survival thing. I learned it because I needed to. I needed to adapt and I needed to grow. And if you're not doing this, it's time to do this, And like I said, a lot of times it's baby steps. When I was trapped in my room all depressed, I'd only go to work. And at that time, it didn't have to be overly social. So then I'd go home, lock myself in a room, and, took baby steps, to start the healing process, trying to get back to my roots, or looking at myself, before everything I went through, and, just took baby steps, making YouTube videos, I can't work on my tiny house, so I work on what I can control, You know what I mean? And that's what you got to do. And like some things are out of your control. You just got to work on what you can control. You know, and that'll get you. That'll get you somewhere. I mean, regardless, you're advancing, always advancing toward where you're supposed to be. And yeah. And when things are tough, then self-doubt gets creeping into your brain. You know, just know you have value. You have value. I can relate how that feels. I've been there. I do it all the time myself. So, you have value. Maybe you should start your day off with a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Make sure it's toasted. It's a good way to start the day. You know, so you know you got a busy day ahead of you. You want to work hard. It's a good way to start. Don't look at my cock. Don't look at it. He's magnificent, isn't he? Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't. That was good. I think it's pretty decent amount of calories in there too, you know, so that'll give you a hefty boost. Yep. And you know, like with this last month, you know, I had some really good inspiration to do videos and fire. I'm the best me when I'm doing that, in and outside of YouTube. When I'm feeling that particular way that I make those videos that do well, it makes me better outside for sure in the real world. So I appreciate the love. I do. It means more than you know. You know, I'm just a kid trying to get by. We all just, you know, kids trying to get by. We might get older, you know what I mean? But I mean, we're all just, you know, in that state, in that state of, my goodness, we're all just in that state of growth, you know, just kids trying to get by. And, you will get by, and I'll get by, and I love you, and I hope you start eating peanut butter and banana sandwiches if you do not, especially with honey peanut butter, unless that's not too much for you, too sweet or something. Ain't no shame in it. Regular peanut butter is good, you know. I'll do it with regular peanut butter myself, you know. But thank you so much for your time. I'm just glad to be filming something and talking a little bit, picking my own brain. Hopefully give you something to think about. I love you very much.